Hi everyone, Rick Murphy with AKG here. You know, since AKG was founded in 1947, we've earned over 1,000 patents. Some of those patents are on the design of the products, how they look and how they operate. Some of the patents are on the processes that we use to make our products so that we can make them more consistent. And still some of them are on technologies that we use to make our products so that we can make our products sound better, work better, just overall better. One of these technology patents is for the Laminated Varimotion Diaphragm. A microphone's diaphragm has basically one simple job. It sort of acts as a catcher's mitt, capturing the sound waves that get sent to it. The vibrations from that get sent to the rest of the microphone, which converted to electrical energy sent down a cable to the sound system. Since microphones were first invented, many different materials have gone into the making of the diaphragm itself. The most popular one today is mylar. This is a piece of mylar here. Now mylar is a pretty good substance. It's made by the DuPont company. It has an extremely long life. It doesn't stretch, resistant to wear, resistant to humidity and temperature changes. So it's a pretty good material to use. It has one basic flaw though. It's extremely resonant. You can hear that, can't you? It's extremely resonant. And this actually affects the sound of the microphone. If we were to look at this on a frequency response graph, this chart shows the frequency response of mylar directly in front and at 180 degrees behind the microphone. And it's pretty stable until you get to about 3 kilohertz. Then there's a lot of peaks and valleys. Those are the resonance points of the microphone. And that's going to affect the sound of the microphone. At 180 degrees, you also have a lot of peaks and valleys. And the danger there is that the closer the peaks and valleys get to each other, that's where the microphone is more prone to feedback. So in response to this, AKG invented Laminated Varimotion. We found that laminating several different pieces together removes some of the resonance of each. Now this is a piece of Laminated Varimotion right here. Still very thin, still weathers well, still doesn't stretch, still resistant to humidity and temperature changes, but the main difference between this and mylar, virtually no resonance. You can barely hear that. Okay? Let's look at it again on the frequency graph. This is the frequency response for mylar. And the red line over it is the Laminated Varimotion. You can tell right away the Laminated Varimotion is smoother on the high end. That's going to affect the sound. But also the peaks and valleys between straight on and 180 degrees off axis is much further apart. The result of that is 6 to 8 decibels of better gain before feedback, and that's huge. Plus we can adjust the thickness over the diameter of the diaphragm. So if we wanted to change the tonality of it, we could do that, all without the use of electronics. So where can you find the Laminated Varimotion Diaphragm? You can find it in products like the AKG D5, D7, and D40 microphones. And since it sounds so smooth, we decided to put it in some of our headphones as well, like the K240 Mark IIs, and the K612 Pro and 712 Pro. Hopefully you've learned a little bit more about diaphragms and Laminated Varimotion. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you again very soon.